As Dr. Helen Miller, a 70-year-old American physician, I'm going to share a powerful secret I've learned over my decades in practice. A simple routine that takes just 5 minutes in the shower. This isn't about expensive supplements or complicated exercises. This is about keeping you out of a nursing home. I've seen too many good people decline because they simply didn't know about the 5 vital spots on their body. I want to start with a tough truth. Every year, thousands of American seniors die from bathroom-related incidents. Think about that, not on a complicated operating table, not from some rare, exotic disease, but in the small, seemingly safe space of their own bathroom. It's often due to a slip or a fall, but underlying so many of those falls is a deeper health crisis, a sudden dizzy spell, a moment of weakness, a collapse. It could be you, or your spouse, or your best friend tomorrow. It happens to people who shower every single day. They're clean, they're hygienic, yet they collapse. Why? I'm Dr. Helen Miller. I've been practicing medicine for over 40 years now, and I've found that 9 out of 10 seniors simply do not know about 5 critical areas on their bodies. Ignore these spots, and you're dramatically increasing your risk of needing assisted living or even a nursing home by your 70s. But if you stimulate these areas for just 5 minutes every day, you join the ranks of the truly vital centenarians, the folks who live to 100 with energy and independence. I remember a call from a distraught daughter, Linda, about her mother, Eleanor. Eleanor was 73, living in Arizona. Linda told me, with her voice shaking, "Dr. Miller, Mom keeps falling. The falls are getting worse. I think I have to make the decision to move her to a facility. I feel like a horrible daughter." Eleanor, herself, was devastated. She told me she felt like a burden. She couldn't walk even a short distance without her cane. She felt her independence slipping away like sand. I held her hand in my office. "Eleanor, don't you give up. We're not finished yet. When you shower, focus on this one area for just 5 minutes, like this. Try it for 1 month." I saw Eleanor 1 month later. She walked right into my clinic. No cane. Her smile was the brightest thing in the room. "Dr. Miller, I just washed that spot, and it's changed everything." "Thank you. You want to know where that spot is, don't you? It's not your hands or your feet. It's not your back. It's a part of you that's been overlooked for years. Stick with me, and I'll tell you all 5 spots. Knowing this is your ticket to a healthy century. People will start asking you, what's your secret? I promise. The truth is, 97 out of 100 people I talk to are washing their hands wrong. I know what you're thinking, my palms? Of course I wash my palms. But there's a massive difference between cleaning the surface and properly stimulating it. The 5th most important spot is your palm. I had a patient, Robert, a gentleman from my neighborhood, 72 years old. For years, he suffered from terrible indigestion, bloating, heartburn, just miserable after every meal. He'd been to specialists, taken countless prescriptions, but nothing helped. I looked at Robert's palms. They were cool to the touch and felt dense, almost rigid. "Robert, when you shower, start washing your palms like this." 2 weeks later, he called me, excited. "Helen, my stomach feels settled. I can eat a full meal. This has never happened before." You see, your palm is wired to your entire system. It holds an incredible density of over 17,000 nerve endings and receptors. They're not just for feeling texture. These nerves are connected to your stomach, your liver, your heart, your lungs. Your palms are literally a map of your internal organs. Stimulating them correctly acts like a reset button for your whole body. Researchers in the U.S. and around the world have demonstrated that proper palm stimulation can significantly boost blood flow. When blood flows freely, everything works better. Your mind sharpens, your digestion stabilizes, and you get that deep, restful sleep you've been missing. The simple technique for your palms. Warm water clapping 30 seconds. While showering, cup your hands and clap them together under the warm stream for 30 seconds. Make a good, strong clapping sound. This quickly heats your palms, and that warmth spreads deep into your system. Pressure point activation 5 seconds. Use your thumb to firmly press the fleshy web between your index finger and your thumb. That's a classic acupressure point, often called the Hapgook point. Hold it for 5 seconds on each hand. This is known to immediately help with stomach upset. That's less than a minute. 30 seconds of clapping, 10 seconds of pressure. I remember Patricia, 67, whose hands and feet tingled and went numb every night. She'd wake up at 3 a.m. and just toss and turn until sunrise, exhausted before the day even began. I taught her the palm routine. 3 weeks later, she was beaming. Dr. Miller, I slept through the night. It's truly unbelievable. Just cleaning my palms right changed my life. Now, I want you to look at your legs. Go ahead, take a quick look. When you take off your socks, does that elastic mark stay visible for a long time? Press your finger hard into your calf or ankle. Does the dent remain? If it does, you have stagnation, and that is dangerous. George, 68, from Portland, came to me because his legs were swollen. He dismissed it as just part of getting older. But 2 weeks later, George was using a cane. He told me, "Helen, I have no strength in my legs. 2 weeks, and I'm crippled." He was unaware of the fourth spot. It's not the kneecap or the ankle. It's the hidden spot behind your knee, the place you have probably never consciously washed. When this area gets tight and clogged, toxins build up. This is what leads to swelling, knee pain, and the sudden loss of mobility that puts you on a cane. 8 out of 10 seniors have a blockage here. The fourth spot is the popliteal fossa, the anatomical term for the soft depression right behind your knee joint, what some folks call the knee pit. Bend your knee and feel it. Is it hard? Is it cold? If so, your legs are holding onto waste. The knee pit is your leg's sewer drain. It's where your body filters out the waste and fluid that naturally accumulates down there. If your home's drain clogs, the dirty water backs up. Same here. When the popliteal fossa is blocked, the fluid, the waste gets trapped, leading to swelling. I felt George's knee pit. It was as solid as concrete. "George, this is why. It's blocked. In the shower, spray warm water here for 30 seconds. Then, gently use your fingers to massage it in a circular motion." 3 weeks later, George walked in, his face glowing. "Helen, my legs feel so light. I'm using the stairs again. I ditched the cane. The reason? Your popliteal fossa contains a cluster of lymph nodes. These are your body's vital waste disposal units. When they're clogged, the trash backs up into your legs. Stimulating this area acts like a plunger, clearing the drain. Research shows that stimulating the popliteal fossa for 1 minute can significantly increase lymphatic flow. That's a huge boost to detoxification. It also dramatically lowers the risk of conditions like knee arthritis, improving mobility for years to come. The simple technique for your popliteal fossa: water jet flush 30 seconds. Direct the warm water spray directly into the knee pit for 30 seconds. You want the force of the water to impact the area. Circular drainage 30 seconds. Use your fingertips to gently massage the area in a slow, clockwise circle for 30 seconds. It should feel comfortable, not painful. That's all. 30 seconds of water, 30 seconds of hand massage. 1 minute total. Mary, 71, had suffered leg pain for a decade. Her legs were so swollen by evening the sock marks wouldn't vanish for an hour. Her doctor just said, "It's your age." I showed her the knee pit massage. 2 weeks later, she was on the phone. "Dr. Miller, the sock marks are gone. My legs are lighter. It really worked. Clearing this spot can make your legs feel 20 years younger." Now that your legs are lighter, we need to talk about the core issues that keep so many seniors tired and homebound. Do you wake up with back stiffness? Do you suffer from a frequent, annoying urge to urinate? Are you struggling to get up for that nighttime bathroom trip? The next spot solves these problems in just 1 minute in the shower. Frank, 73, from Georgia, was exhausted when he came to see me. "Dr. Miller, I'm getting up 5 times every night to use the restroom. I can't get a full night's sleep." He looked utterly worn out. I taught him the secret of the third spot. 1 month later, he came back with a huge grin. "Helen, I only get up once. I sleep all the way to morning." The issue is that 9 out of 10 seniors never even consider properly washing this area. The third most important spot is the groin inguinal region. I know, you might think it's a strange place to focus, but this is medically crucial. This area is the gate to your lower body vitality. If it clogs, your lower body suffers. If your lower body fails, you can't walk. And if you can't walk, you go to the nursing home. When Frank first visited, I gently felt his groin area. It was freezing cold. Frank, this is the issue. When you shower, spray warm water here, and press it gently with your hand, just like this. 1 month later, Frank said, I only get up once, and my legs are warm now. They used to be cold all the time. The secret of the groin is that it's the body's superhighway intersection. It's where the primary blood vessels and lymphatics of your lower body meet the rest of your system. If this intersection is blocked, the circulation is cut off, and your lower body becomes cold and sluggish. The groin is home to a major cluster of lymph nodes, responsible for a huge part of your immune defense. When these nodes are healthy, your immune system is stronger. Studies show that people who stimulate this area can walk actively for years longer and have warmer, better circulating lower extremities. The simple technique for your groin. Warm water wash 30 seconds. Spray warm water along the crease of your groin for 30 seconds. Both sides. The heat wakes up this major pathway. Gentle pumping 30 seconds. Use your hands to gently press and release the area, about 5 presses for 5 seconds each. It should feel a pleasant pressure, not pain. Downward stroking 30 seconds. Gently stroke the area downward from your lower abdomen toward your inner thigh 10 times. This helps move the stagnant lymph fluid. Total time, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Brenda, 69, from Texas, was so cold she wore long underwear even in the summer and couldn't sleep without an electric blanket in winter. I taught her this routine. 3 weeks later, she called me, ecstatic. Dr. Miller, my legs are warm. I slept without the blanket last night. It feels like a miracle. Clearing the groin turns the heat back on in your lower body. Now that your body is warm and energized, let's talk about your brain. Are you having those frustrating, senior moments? You know, walking into a room and forgetting why? That name that's right there on the tip of your tongue, but won't come out? Misplacing your car keys in the freezer? You think, well, I guess I'm getting old. I'm telling you, that's wrong. It's because of a problem in the second spot. The second spot is the gatekeeper of your brain's blood supply. If it's restricted, your brain doesn't get the fuel it needs. A starved brain leads to forgetfulness, dizzy spells, and ultimately, a higher risk of dementia. I saw Betty, 70, from California, who was terrified. Dr. Miller, I keep forgetting things. I'm afraid I'm getting Alzheimer's. I felt the back of her neck. It was hard, like a rock. Betty, this is the issue. We just need to loosen this up. The second most important spot is the nape of the neck. This is a matter of life and death, brain-wise. Feel the back of your neck right now. Is it tense? Is it hard as stone? If it is, your brain is likely not getting the optimal blood flow it needs. Betty asked, my neck? What does that have to do with my memory? I told her, Betty, your neck is the final highway ramp that feeds blood to your brain. If the ramp is blocked, the brain goes hungry. The neck is the main conduit for the vertebral and carotid arteries that bring oxygen and nutrients to your brain. When the muscles in the nape tighten up from stress, poor posture, or tension, they can impede that critical flow. Research shows that people with a chronically stiff neck can have significantly reduced blood flow to the brain, dramatically increasing the risk of memory problems and stroke. The simple technique for your nape of the neck. Hot water release 1 minute. Direct the hottest water you can comfortably tolerate onto your nape for 1 full minute. The warmth penetrates the muscles and starts to release that deep tension. Upward massage 1 minute. After the shower, use both hands to massage the nape in an upward motion, sweeping from the shoulders up to the base of the skull. Do this for 1 minute. It should feel soothing and relieving, not painful. 2 minutes total. I taught Betty the nape routine. 1 month later, she called me. Dr. Miller, my mind is so clear. I remember names easily. The fog is gone. Loosening your nape clears your mind and is a powerful shield against cognitive decline. A clear mind is wonderful, but it's useless if your heart is full of anxiety. Are you sleeping well? Do you lie awake, tossing and turning? Does the morning arrive before you've gotten any real rest? That all points to the number 1 spot. The first spot is the furnace, the boiler room, of your entire body. If this area is cold, your whole system chills. If it's tight, your mind is anxious. You can't sleep, you feel angry, you worry constantly. I've found that almost half of the people I treat have a knot of tension here they never even knew about. Eleanor, 68, from New York, came to me, exhausted. Dr. Miller, I haven't slept properly in 30 years. I rely on pills, and now even the pills don't work. I gently felt her upper abdomen, specifically the solar plexus, right where the ribs meet. It was a hard lump, like a small stone embedded under her skin. Eleanor, this is your problem. This is the knot of 30 years. The first most important spot is the solar plexus, or the myeongchi, as it's called in some traditional practices. Press the center of your chest, right where your ribs form a point, and feel the soft area below it. Press it gently. Does it hurt? Is it hard? If it is, your body is in a constant state of silent distress. Eleanor asked, what is that lump? How does it cause insomnia? I explained, Eleanor, the solar plexus is your central command post. It's a massive bundle of nerves connected to your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight response. Stress, unresolved anger, and worry all get physically trapped and solidified here. When you're stressed, the sympathetic nervous system tightens this area, slowing digestion and putting your body on high alert, which prevents sleep. Studies from institutions like Harvard confirm that a tense solar plexus correlates with extremely high stress hormones. Conversely, gently working on this area can significantly boost the nerves responsible for relaxation, improving sleep and immune function. The simple technique for your solar plexus. Warm hand massage 1 minute. After your shower, place a warm hand over your solar plexus and gently massage it in a slow, clockwise circle for 1 minute. It needs to feel comforting and warm, not painful. Deep diaphragmatic breathing 5 breaths. Next, take 5 very deep breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose, letting your belly expand. Then, exhale slowly through your mouth with a long, hoo sound, pulling your stomach inward. This movement stretches the area and activates the calming part of your nervous system. 2 minutes total. I taught Eleanor this simple routine. 2 weeks later, she called me, weeping with happiness. Dr. Miller, I slept last night without a pill. I actually slept deep and soundly. The solar plexus is your life's emotional boiler. Loosening it up allows you to finally find peace and rest. Here is your commitment, your daily 5-minute investment in yourself. 1. Palm of the hand. 30 seconds of clapping, 10 seconds of pressure. 2. Knee pit. 30 seconds of warm water, 30 seconds of massage. 3. Groin. 30 seconds of warm water, 60 seconds of pressing and stroking. 4. Nape of the neck. 1 minute of hot water, 1 minute of massage. 5. Solar plexus. 1 minute of gentle massage, 5 deep breaths. It's all done in under 5 minutes. This simple, daily routine is the key to living independently to 100. You don't need the latest pills or gadgets. You need this knowledge and 5 minutes of dedication. Start tonight. I promise you, in a month, your body will feel different. You'll wake up lighter. You'll manage stairs better. You'll sleep more deeply. In 2 months, people will notice. Eleanor is walking without her cane. Robert is eating meals without suffering. Frank is sleeping through the night. Brenda is finally warm in her own home. Betty has a clear, sharp mind again. Eleanor is sleeping soundly, no pills needed. They didn't do anything special. They just started their 5-minute shower commitment. You can do this. You have to do this. You need to live a long, healthy life, free from dependency. You must stay out of the nursing home. Remember the 5 spots every time you step into the shower. Palm, knee pit, groin, nape, solar plexus. These 5 spots are the gatekeepers of your health. If this message resonated with you, please share it. Send it to your family, your friends, your parents. This simple knowledge can be the lifeline that keeps someone independent and healthy for decades to come. Be well, live long. Thank you.